I see you guys came back from where my amazing Boston accent that I can do. Really, just really well. I have the best dang Boston accent you've ever heard. I stake my life on it. I'm just kidding, that's not serious. I'm not actually doing that, I'm not. Hi, I'm Stormy. We're back. We gotta talk about coffins and their glowing aspects, or lack of glowing aspects. Yeah. So first of all, Anzu's number 2 coffin isn't glowing. I've lost my glow? Don't go adding pointless statements. I'll retract it. Maple exploded on top of Anzu's coffin, is that why? But there should be another coffin that lost its glow too, right? Are there any other possible causes? Even little things matter here. Do any of you remember anything unusual that happened to the coffins? All I can think of is how their peculiar smell bothers me. That's right. Hinako splashed liquid at me and it got my coffin all sticky. Maybe the coffins actually used power to glow. Surely they ran out of battery. It's gotta be Explosion's fault, yeah? The heat from the blast, say. That's interesting because the drink was also hot. They made a really big point of it being hot chocolate. Tell me more, Kuromada. The impact of the explosion or the heat, there's a lot that could have done it, ain't there? In Ranmaru, splash liquid. See, Hinako was having me hold her cocoa, and I said, it's hot, carry it yourself. Then she crumpled it up and splashed it all over my coffin. I had no choice but to wipe it off myself. But that ain't important, is it? I can't overlook this statement. Okay. Hot cocoa spilled on my coffin, and the heat of the blast. That's probably it. You guys go head to head. Hold on a sec. I want to hear what you said. Oh, what? Me? Yeah, I think it was cocoa, but maybe it was actually a cafe mocha? Whichever it is, that ain't the point. Ranmaru said the cocoa didn't matter, but both the explosion and the hot cocoa share the fact that they're both super hot. Hey, is that really relevant? He's not wrong that a blast and hot cocoa would both be a high temperature. If the heat had an effect, that means something melted. Paint. Maybe there's something like paint on the surface of the coffins that glow from the lantern? Come to think of it, that would connect something else. It would be the consent form, because we used the steamed hand to get rid of it. The consent form in the classroom. That black paint. It glowed similarly, I can't pronounce it, I'm sorry, when they used the lantern. And a spray of steam got rid of it. Whoa, so it was using the same paint. It's not unlikely. If the paint comes off at high temperatures, then I can understand why Ranmaru's coffin would have lost its glow. And it's possible that a certain other coffin lost its glow as well. Another coffin that stopped glowing? Yeah, Keiji's. A coffin that might have stopped glowing similar to Ranmaru's, that'd be Keiji's. The coffin Keiji was in. The coffin used a cremation system meant to grill Keiji alive. Sure did. Just touching the lid was enough to burn ya. So Mr. Policeman's coffin lost its glow too, nya? I bet the melted paint got under the lid, which is why it got stuck and wouldn't open, nya. But that's strange. If we go with heat, there's Anzu, Ranmaru, Keiji. 3 coffins stopped glowing. The numbers don't match up. Well, and also, don't you wonder who painted them and why? Good point. I want to clear that up. Understood. Let's discuss it. Progress. Who painted the coffins when? First up, when I split off from Sarah, all 7 of the coffins in the cemetery were glowing. Then someone painted the coffins sometime before we separated from Kyutaro. I imagine it would have been Midori. Surely the culprit wouldn't be one of us. I know, wouldn't it get on their hands and clothes when they applied it? That paint stuff. I don't remember seeing anyone acting questionably in the cemetery. Could there not be a culprit, nya? Hey, do you think there's a difference between Jin and Midori's coffins and the rest? I got it, the culprit is Maple. Hold up, are we sure that old-timer Qtaro was telling the truth? There must be some meaning to being painted in the first place. All of you need to shut up. KG, thank you for being the only one to not say anything. Did that save? Okay. There's a lot of things here. We'll just go down the line. I don't remember seeing anyone acting questionably. I imagine it would take some time to paint all the coffins. Fair enough. Some of the, separate from Qtaro. But we wouldn't just miss something that's suspicious, would we? So it was when nobody was watching. Way back before we even met Midori. Before starting. Yeah, to prepare for the game. I'm sure Midori repainted some old coffins that'd be sitting around a long time. It is plausible that's when he used the paint. First, when we split from Sarah, all coffins were glowing. For the record, there's 4 unglowing coffins now. You could tell if you light them up, but it's number 2, 4, 5, and 7. Could there not be a culprit? And the culprit doesn't exist. In other words, a ghost, nya. A ghost of a person in the coffin played a trick, woof. Smile Riley. I was joking, nya. Stop treating me like a troublesome kid, woof. I mean, it's a brand new coffin, so of course there wouldn't be any ghosts, nya. Brand new? Huh? Big Sis Sarah, you don't remember, woof? Seaweed Head said, I can't wait. It's my first time using this fancy new coffin, nya. Come to think of it, I don't think we need to look at anything else. That goes against what Reiko said. Sorry, guys. There's so many of you, and we gotta move on. But that contradicts. Jin, is that true? Of course, nya. Then it makes sense we didn't see anything suspicious. A new coffin would have been painted to begin with. So it was coated in black paint. And why say black? Why did I say black? Where'd that come from? So it was coated in paint when it was made. Like chocolate on chocolate covered almonds. Anzu, what do you even do? Then even the coffins outside the cemetery. Yeah, Meister said it too. Jin and Midori's coffins were both new. So Jin and Midori's coffins, they would glow. Both of their coffins glow. Exactly, nya. Then the numbers would add up. It's not 2 out of the 7 coffins that no longer glow. It's 4 out of 9. Anzu's, Renmaru's, Keiji's, and 1 more coffin stopped glowing. There's just 1 we can't identify. But I suspect the last one would be among the cemetery coffins. It would be odd if it wasn't. This is some amazing information, isn't it? Because it means that Midori is in one of the glowing coffins. Oh, then if we pick a glowing coffin... Oh, wait up. The same goes for Jin, too. Oh yeah, then that's no good. Unless we got a way to distinguish Jin and Midori, it's still a game of chance. 1 in 5. 1 in 5 odds that we'd hit Midori. If we just miss, that's one thing. But if we hit Jin, Jin dies. Sarah, it's too soon to come to an answer. There must be something else we can do. Can we look more closely at the machine? Progress. Using the machine. Okay, let's take a look. Let me save real quick. Every step of the way. I can turn it. And there's buttons down here. This part of the platform. It shows the number of each coffin. So, what are these round lamps beneath the numbers? Hey, whoa! Don't go casually pressing that! Oh, will you tell me about it? Of course! See, these lamps are a hint function. Hint? Yep. This is a game where you and Midori take turns selecting coffins, but before each selection, you can get 1 hint. Once before each selection. Can I pass on using it? We can always choose not to use it, right? Wouldn't recommend it. Use it or lose it, that's it. And Midori will have no qualms using his. And what exactly are these hints? Too bad. Explanation ends here. Just see what happens when you think about it. What? You're good at puzzles, ain't you? I mean, I don't mean to brag, but I'm pretty decent. I like puzzle games. Do we just have to use it? Sarah, let's test it out. We've narrowed it down to 5. I'm sure it won't be a waste. You're right. Then I'll explain how to use it. Put the coffin you want to use a hint on right in front and touch the platform. Alright. I'll choose one of the glowing coffins to use a hint on. The path shown by a hint. I'll save one more time. This is just continue saving, and I apologize, but we gotta do it. Okay, we have 3, 1. I'm gonna use it on 6. The one in front is coffin number 6. Should I use a hint on this? Yes. I pressed the lamp. It lit up red. Oh. Wait, is that it? What's that tell us? Calm down, Kitaro. Oh, that's what we're gonna think about. I guess you're right. Listen, we can't use another hint. If we don't hit Midori, it'll come around to his turn. We have to prevent that. Jin's life is on the line. It's okay. Even if it's a single lamp, it gives us information. For instance, the color. Gives us the color. The lamp's color. Its color. Think back to our searching on this floor. We saw numerous devices with relation to color. We also have that little sheet of paper. That's true. Then we'll have to discuss what we can determine from the color, Nya. Right, if we all join forces, I'm sure we can solve this mystery. Let's uncover the secret of the color. Progress. The red lamp's meaning. It's indicating what's inside. Red is red blood, which means there's a human in there. Speaking of color, there was those 3 buttons on Maple's back. Red, blue, and yellow. Come to think of it, I feel like I read a message involving the colors red, blue, and yellow. Hey, could it be gender or something? Lots of bathrooms in Japan have red for girls and blue for boys, yeah? I don't know if it's relevant, but there was a colored glow in my fingerprint scan. I kind of feel like it's going to be hard to theorize just from the color of a lamp, Woof. I don't think it is, because we have that. The coffin system had something about color, and also... Who said something about it? You. Speaking of color. Not you. It's not Maple. Let me check this again. Red is red blood. Was it Kana? It was Kana. Kana, you're smart. Come to think of it, I feel like I read a message. I think it was... I'm sorry, I can't remember. I'm sure if I saw it again. Yeah, we have that. That's this note. Yeah. Use note. This is it. Is this what you saw, Kana? What's that? We found this note while exploring, which matches something that was displayed on the coffin control system. Ah, that's right. I remember now. The colors were all explained there, too. Blue, human, red, doll, yellow, vacant. Oh, and since it was on the coffin control screen, the colors would give us information about the contents of the coffin, wouldn't they? So the red color of this lamp. Red doll. That means one of the dummies is in there. Seriously, I'm starting to see some hope. 'Cause everyone but Jin is going to be red. If we pick red coffins, we won't hit Jin, will we? Is that really it? Sarah, remember the coffin control screen again. Specifically the message on the top right. Data log. There's a human in there. Blue 1, red 6, yellow 0. Was that from the beginning, or was that when Keiji was in there? Because Keiji's human. Ain't that a record from when the contents of the coffin was checked? Yeah? Oh, we didn't do anything like that, yeah? Does it automatically make a record, maybe? If so, when is this record from? The start of the game? It must be when the game started. I'm guessing that note was printed out of this log. And since this says game start, blue 1, red 6, yellow 0, that would place it at the very beginning, before Midori and the dummies came out. But wait, that would mean those 7 had 1 human mixed in, yeah? A human among the dummies? There's what? So, who is it? Who is that sneaky bastard? I can't believe something like that. Look, let's calm down for a sec. You think we can calm down about this? No offense, Kurumada, it's not you, bud. It's not. It's also not, it couldn't be Ranmaru, because he took his hand off. Because that means there's a person who's been lying and pretending to be one of the dummies. Hell, why would we even do something like that? What should I do? I don't know what this fact means, but I won't be able to fully trust the dummies at this rate. In that case, understood. Let's first make it clear who the human is. Progress. Who's the human? Between the 7, the dummies and Midori, there's 1 human mixed in. I got no damn clue. Is it Ranmaru or what? I replaced my hand, remember? No way I'm human. Being able to take your hand off doesn't necessarily mean you're a doll. That's kinda true, prosthetics do exist. But getting a hole that big in your stomach, Kurumada's gotta be a doll, huh? Hey, do you think there's cases where someone doesn't even realize they're human? We all saw our deaths in the victim videos. It's hard to imagine a human mixing in. I'm kinda with Anzu on this one. I don't think at this point anybody would, like, super lie about that. Tell me more, Reiko. According to the coffin system, there's a color code, blue human, red doll, yellow vacant, and blue 1, red 6, yellow 0. If that's what was in the coffins at the game start, no mistaking it, there's 1 human mixed in. I replaced my hand, remember? And I sprayed steam. I've got 0 human qualities. I see. You can believe me, Sarah. You did electrocute us also. Don't think I forgot about that, Ranmaru. Being able to take your own hand off doesn't necessarily mean you're a doll. Midori's hand came off too. But that could have been a prop to make it look like he was a doll. A prop, huh? So you're thinking that Midori is a human, Hinako? I can't say that for sure yet, but just remember this. Midori is with the organization. He can freely use everything in this facility. There's not so much thing as impossible. Is it Ranmaru? In case you know, he seems pretty human, right? Can't think of any reason besides that. Oh, yeah, he's a doll. If you were a human, that'd be way too big of a tummy ache. He'd die. Huh. That's true. I don't think you'd survive that. That's true. We could be pretty sure he's a doll. Then who in the world could it be? Hey, do you think there's a case where someone doesn't even realize they're human? It's possible they wouldn't be aware, right? And I'm no exception. Maybe I could be human. You could be. We all saw our own death videos. It's hard to imagine a human mixing in. You saw them too, didn't you? Everyone pictured in those definitely died. Unfortunate as that is. Death videos. Is that true? Is that true though? What does this voice recorder do? Here, let me save real quick. I'll be fully transparent. I've gotten this far. And I had trouble with this one, so it might be the voice recorder. No, okay. There is something I'm aware of because I have been this far. ID card. If I can remember what it was, because it's... I know what it is. I'm not going to spoil it, obviously. Tell me about Freedom is anything in the facility. There's no such thing as impossible. One human is mixed in. According to the coffin control system. Yeah. Is that all? Is that all, Ranmaru? Actually, the finger you found earlier was a stun gun upgrade part. I see, and he used that on me. Oh, look, I'm sorry, Sarah. I don't accept your apology, bud. Give me Keiji back. The finger Sarah found earlier was a stun gun upgrade part. Okay. I'm gonna look at the walkthrough real quick. Actually, we'll settle this next time. It'll give me time to think. Maybe I don't have to use a walkthrough, because I've done this part before, and I cannot remember again what it was. So just give me like a whole day to think about it. We'll get there. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me today. We have some mysteries to solve, some other mysteries possibly unraveling. There might be a human among us. Among us? I need to stop. I must be stopped. Guys, everybody out there who wants to kill me for being in love with Keiji, you can take your shot now. I've made an Among Us joke. I think that's worse than liking Keiji. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And I hope you guys stick around till next time, where we get some things solved. I will say, next episode is when we're getting to, like, genuinely new territory, because after this part, there's not a lot I actually know. So, yeah. I'll see you then, I guess. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And goodbye!